And just on a note, just so you understand, because sometimes when people do an exercise like that, they think, oh my God, I got all these areas to work on. But these are famous failures. Everyone fails. Everyone gets things wrong. Everyone has to try again. Everyone has to learn and grow and develop. And all of these people, who I'm sure all of you know, because they're known internationally, they had major failures in their life. So when we are working on things, it's okay. The only real failure happens is when you stay the same. And so whenever there is something that you recognize within yourself that you need to grow, you need to develop in, you need to do something different, the only time you really fail is when you just hide it, ignore it, and choose to stay the same. Because then that means there is no growth, there is no development, and you will always fall victim to that same problem. And so when we're talking about leadership and we're looking at leadership, it's always an inside job. When we're looking at leadership, it's never about the other person. Regardless of what they're doing, how is that affecting you? Regardless of what they're saying, how are you responding? Because when you do that, you grow. So you can have the worst experiences, but out of that become the greatest of character because you have chosen to go the right way in addressing that. And that will serve you well as you move on in their life. Because I guarantee you, karma spares no one. If someone is doing wrong, it's going to come back on them. If someone is doing right, it's going to come back on them. So it's your best choice to always operate out of leadership because it's going to come back to serve you. And so it's important as we're going through this training, remember that and always look at things. Okay, in this situation, I see someone doing that. I'm not going to do that. But for me, I'm taking this on board. For me, I'm going to do this. For me, I'm going to develop that. And I'm not going to allow anyone else to stop me by their conduct. I'm not going to allow someone's bad behavior to make me operate out of bad behavior. I'm not going to allow someone's inability to do their job right make me not do my job right. And that's what leadership is all about. Decisions on a day-to-day basis that gets you from A to B, from B to C, all the way up to Z. And so it's really important to recognize if there is things that has been identified in this training today and that you've recognized about yourself, that's okay because what you do today makes a better tomorrow, just as what you did yesterday has informed your today.